Hello everyone, Samiran here. Welcome back to a new episode of Hearts of Iron 4 playing with Germany. Let's go on. We are in the year 2009 in December, and we're gonna move on with the game. We're gonna have to see what's gonna happen next. Now we are on the path to glory at this campaign, although we haven't conquered anything yet because I think we're not allowed to declare war just yet. First of all, we're gonna need to have an increased war tension. And then I think we're gonna be able to do something, but until then, this is just not gonna happen. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna change the rule of the game here, and I will transform Germany into another form of government, such as an authoritarian government, and that way we're gonna be able to do something in this game. I mean, I'm not just gonna wait and see and hope that something's gonna happen. We're just gonna do something actively here. That would be the plan. As you can see, first of all, we're gonna have to transform Germany into a big power. Another objective here is to strengthen the European Union one way or another. Now, as you can see, we are having a few bonuses from the European Union, such as Charter of Fundamental Rights, European Economic Government, Rescue Package, and Euro Bonds. General Data Protection. So there are a lot of things that are actually useful, not useless, but useful. Now, as you can see, we're going towards NATO commitment. Now, this NATO commitment stuff, it is, as you can see, a Freie Demokraten national focus tree that we're doing. Need-based assistance, welfare spending for government public budget -1%. Workfare programs. This, of course, also exists. Modify free market economy. So this will also be very good. Military industry tax revenue multiplier. And privatization of defense gonna give us more military factories. Of course, military factories is also something that we need. I mean, we are constructing a few. We're just gonna need even more civilian factories, of course, but I think that military factories are also very good. And as you can see, we got a lot of projects here that we're building. We got a construction speed of 130%, 200%, dependent on stability. So things are looking good. And we also have a very big naval and factory output of above 207%, which is of course very good. An office is open. Thank you for the tips. We are in 2010. 2011 history teaches us stability is an illusion. Prepare for an uncertain future. Arson attack on migrant shelter. We're not going to do anything about that. As you can see, we are here. We need to be here in the middle at the Volksgemeinschaft middle. Balanced society is going to be better, but Volksgemeinschaft is also not that bad. Right, and we are here in this area. Let's just keep researching. Maximum survivability or maximum destruction. I think destruction is really cool. Survivability is not that important. So because we're making 15 billion per day, this is also great. Right, let's see if we can deploy another Emerald, but it seems that it takes a little bit of time. Meaning it's not that easy, but we still got 3 emeralds at disposal. We can also recruit some more. We got plenty of command power. And these are the spies. Right, and here we have the economy. And the constitution. Okay, so the constitution is good leftist, since that they are unstable. Government spending very low. Well, we gotta increase a little bit. We don't want them to become unstable. The same thing here. Because they don't want these things to collapse. I'm not even sure why they have decreased that much. Right, the corporate tax has increased the population tax as well. I think population tax was like 45% or so. It was really big. Result of the German 2010 European Parliament election. Okay. Yes, as you can see, stability is still going down a lot. This is what we got here. Okay, we're gonna have to increase this as well because we got plenty of political power. We're also gonna have middle channel EU budget preparations. Draft got the EP. You have started making a draft of the EP budget. Prerequisites. Effects if not selected activates mission EU budget of 2010. Effects when selected activates EU budget of 2010. Alright. So as you can see, we got a very good situation of labor unions, small, medium, and industrial conglomerates. I don't think there's something that we're gonna have to do now. National focus, completed NATO commitment. What is this gonna bring us? Let's see. German treasury minus 35 billion, but gonna add NATO commitment, which is gonna give us some bonuses. Right, I think welfare programs are the best. Modify free market. This is gonna give us more money. And NATO commitment should be around here, not sure where. Ah, here, NATO commitment. Army experience gain 10%. Organization regain 5%. What disappeared? Prerequisites are no longer fulfilled. That's a shame because there was such an important bonus. And we have just wasted time researching it, unfortunately. Right, let's come it again for influence. This is a good thing, let's do it. President of the European Commission for 5 years. Oh shit, France have stolen our place here. How exactly didn't I manage to see that? Unbelievable. No, this is a bad thing that happened here. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to vote and do anything. Now France will be able to do that for 5 years. Such a big miss. This is what's gonna happen here. We can draft new budget, global expenses, and subsidize. This is good. This is the EU budget. And if you're gonna check again, oh, we can also call for Verteidigungsfall, but we need war tension at least 60%, so this is not happening right now. Draft got the EP. Okay, now European Parliament approval. Gonna have to pass. But it's not in session. Why? Because you're gonna have to wait 19 days then. We got a torpedo research for submarines. I think this is also good. And it said that here we can research something else, but it's still gonna take a lot of time. But maybe later. We're still way out of time, that's why everything is gonna last a lot. But I think we can do something useful here. Yeah, we can go with satellite-based agricultural planning because you got bonus on it, so we're gonna do that. Investment from the US, network infrastructure, yes, please go ahead. Military department. Agency supercomputers, yeah, let's go with that. And we have completed. We have gained a bonus for military factory technology. And now we need to do something else in Russia. We're gonna infiltrate army in Russia. Good. They're not gonna repeat it, they're just in preparation, so it's gonna take some time. We got 10 out of 10 spies. And unfortunately, we cannot have more spies than that. Budget of approved the EU budget failed. Why exactly did it fail? We can pass it then. Oh yeah. Well, these CTDs are nothing but a pain. It has to do with the European Commission. And European Parliament vote, I guess. This is what happens with Hearts of Iron 4. No mod is playable. So I think that this mechanism with EU budget, I think, is just very buggy. So I think I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't think I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna go downplay the incident. I think this is good. You Parliament ready for session, but I'm not quite sure that it's gonna... Yeah, this time is working. Yeah, this time actually worked. Offices, yeah, we still have lost that. Okay, so I'm not gonna do anything, I just want to move on and hope that we're not gonna have another CTD. Controversy surrounds Green Party politicians. We're gonna condemn the behavior. What's the situation here? Yeah, the SPD is still ahead. That of course is not good at all. I don't like this at all. But there's nothing we can do, and we're gonna have to live with it. I think the SPD will come in power, come back in power. Research has finished 4G. That's great. Right, back here. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, we can do a lot of stuff. Let's see. I think we're gonna go with this renewable energy. I think this is very important. Very important stuff. EU budget of 2010. Non-going. We cannot support. Anyway, with the European Union, we managed to pass a lot of laws. This is really, this was really good. So I'm gonna have to wait. I'm not gonna draft a new budget. I'm just gonna wait all in all. So we have finished spying on China or hacking China. This is also good. Now we're just gonna wait a little bit. Workforce programs. That's good. I think we should have a bonus on that. And then we're gonna have a warfare, more military industry. I think this is good. Privatization of defense gonna give us 2 more military industries, which is so important. So we're gonna go on with that because we need a lot of military buildings. Of course, we don't have enough. Only 29 military industries and 6 stockyards. This is of course nothing. It's just not enough. I want to shut down an Islamist. Yeah, let's do it. Hang on a second. I'm not sure if I managed to invest here. Spending is medium, very low but stable, and medium. Yeah, things are looking good. They are under control regarding the Constitution of Germany. Okay, investment from the US again. We're gonna go on with it. East Germany calls for greater political representation. No, I'm not gonna accept it. I'm gonna need a lot of political power. We need to have as much political power as we can get. And this shouldn't be a problem because we're just going to increase again the dependency of East Germany to the Federal Republic of Germany. We're also doing a good amount of money. As you can see, we managed to pay a lot of our debt, and soon we're going to pay all of our debt. We also got a lot of investments, international investment, which is also great. And we're investing even more. I mean, as best as we can. We're going to have to profit that the Freie Demokraten are empowered in Germany. They will be in power until April 2013, and after that, as you can see, the power will get back to SPD. Now we're going to go to non-nuclear again, but I don't think we need this. I'm not going to do this just yet. What we need is more resources, more energy, more oil, fuel, all this stuff. Switzerland. Yeah, we're gonna do this, although I don't think that we're gonna lose any money. And we're able now to move on here. We're gonna go on with mine-resistant vehicles. Hardiness and armor 5% more. I guess this is good. And we also got another division, a Gebirgsjäger brigade with 2,000 men here. Where shall we send them? Yeah, let's send them to this man here. Panzer brigade, we're just gonna need more infantry fighting because this is what we're gonna need right now. But soon we're gonna have more military factories because we're building a lot of stuff here. Another investment from the US. And we have stolen, gaining insight technology. Doesn't seem to be the case, however. Let's get back to China. I'd like to infiltrate again civilian administration with 2 of our spies. And that was successful. Alright, let's get back to foreign influence, because as you can see our influence is going down because the United States is trying to influence our nation. And we got a diplomatic crisis in Kuwait, however I'm not quite sure what that means. It also seems that Turkey might want to invade Syria. Assad is in Syria. Yeah, of course it's 2010, he's not been toppled out. Yeah, no, actually it's stable in Kuwait, in Iran also. Iran is at war with Yemen. That's right, there is the civil war in Yemen that has been won, I think, by the Houthis, the rebels. Privatization of defense, we've got 2 more military industry, that's great. We're gonna move on here with need-based resistance. It's gonna give us a bonus on warfare spending by the government. It's gonna also take only 30 years. 30 days. Saudi Arabia responds to demands, united once again. What that means, I'm not sure. Brazilian election and commercial manufacturing gives us a lot of bonuses. That is cool. We got the new type of satellites that we could research, but I'm not gonna do this just now because we're way ahead of time here and it's not gonna bring anything. What about here regarding infantry? We are also way ahead of time. Artillery. Oh, it's gonna take way too much. What about this aircraft carrier? 600 days. We are in 1965 model. It takes forever to research. This is unbelievable. What about here? 800 days. $700 days. 400, 300. Yeah, we could go with one of these ships here, that's for sure. There you go, the Corvette 2010, because we are in 2010, is gonna take less than 300 days. I think it's the best that we can research right now. For money, diplomatic crisis. Really, what kind of crisis? They're not in danger of being attacked by anyone. EU council vote, ready to vote. To the polls, alright, we could vote some of them, but I don't think that I can... European defense. No, we're gonna go with direction on digital copyright. A directive on copyright in the digital single market. Again, more stability and research speed. Doesn't matter. Let's just go with that to the polls, and of course, I'm gonna support it. But we're still gonna need some support from other members. And as you can see, it's going to be voted. Of course, I'm not going to reject it. We're going to have this voted. This is just great. That way we're going to receive a lot of bonuses that will be so important. I just combat foreign influence again. Days. Constellis PMC Ford, another PMC, I think possibly in Russia. Russia is, however, not at war with anyone. I thought they're gonna go to war with Serbia or so. I had a great relationship with them anyway. Yeah, we're still gonna need a lot of infantry fighting vehicles, but I think that we are producing them. Yeah, there you go. Because we're starting to have a relatively good amount of factories, of industry factories. And as you can see, we're still gonna need 3 in order to cover our production effort, and we're gonna have them very soon. There are so many projects here, that's crazy. Just gonna need more civilian factories. Agency supercomputers. What was that? Here, we're done. Counterintelligence, yeah, that is very important then. And got nanofibers medicine, multi-population 30%. That's great. 600 days. 900 days. Yeah, these projects are way ahead of time, 2015 projects. That's why we cannot have them. We could go with the destroyer or the frigate. I'm gonna go with the frigate hull 2010. Why not? Let's just do this, because I think this will help. Saudi Arabia respond to demands. The crisis continues. I'm not sure what kind of crisis this between who and who. Between Saudi Arabia and who? They got no casus belli. They got no nothing. They are no threat. Telecommunication. Smolensk air disaster. Big loss for Poland in Smolensk. 2010. And there are Social Democrats. They are still in power. I just wanted to check what's going on here. I wanted to check to see which are the modifiers. European debt crisis. Great power. Hair. Luftwaffe. Yeah, I don't think that we got any. Hang on a second. Because we were last time... Actually has not been voted. It has not been voted. Direction on copyright on this has not been voted. I should have voted... I should have finished the vote myself, I guess. Because I think that France did not do that. That's unbelievable. Another investment from the US network infrastructure. Let them invest. Russian media... Plus, yeah, let's just go on then. Yeah, we're gonna vote European Banking Union. It's gonna give us even more stability. Qatari diplomatic crisis. And we got the new type of missile submarine. This is great. Now it's gonna take too much time. We'll have to research something that's not gonna take that much time. 491 days maybe. But here's better regarding industry. 500 days. No, I think it's 1,000 days. I think 300 days is good. It's not that big. We could go with early high-speed railway construction speed, 100%. Of course, we could also build some railways in Germany. But first of all, we have to put up some new submarines. 1,000 days. I think 300 days is good. It's not that big. We could go with early high-speed railway construction speed, 100%. Of course, we could also build some railways in Germany. But first of all, we have to put up some new submarines. 1,000 days. Yeah, let's see, for example, here in Bayern, doesn't really seem... that looks that good. And we're gonna have to make sure that Bayern and everywhere that we're gonna have like enough railways. Like everywhere. This is important. Oh, this is Bohemia. This is okay. This is not. But of course, these connections are very important, nevertheless. They are very important to build them all over Germany, all across Germany. They're extremely important. Let's also build some supply hubs. Okay, where else shall we build this? In Brandenburg. Berlin. They are already. Okay, I guess that's enough because now we're gonna have really low budget. So we're not gonna need all this. Let's go on. Need-based assistance. Alright, I guess that's good. Work experience, modify education spending by -1, increase security, add cybersecurity, agent slots. Yeah, we're gonna go on the increased cybersecurity. That is good. And let's see, the elections will be in 2013. We still got 3 years. Don't have to move fast. Don't have to lose any time. That road to Russia has been achieved. Syria declared war on Syria. Now have the Syrian civil war first, and I think that Turkey might intervene. We got the Islamic State here and Bashar. But I think that Bashar al-Assad will win the Syrian civil war. Bunkbusters, attack defense, light tank battalion. Russia sent 2 divisions in Syria. Yeah, well, this is what happens in real life. Gene-targeting pesticides, commercial agriculture, district 25%. And we're back at ships. I think we're gonna move on with ships because we can research them. It's not gonna take too much time. Yeah, let's go on. Let's go on with this destroyer, 2005 destroyer. We're gonna research a lot of ships. Infiltrate army in Russia. Still military blueprints. Yes, that was what I had in mind. We're gonna also try to repeat that. Transcription RNA. Monthly population 5%, trickle back and war support protection 2.5%. Less loss. Or best said, less losses. Now this thing just gonna take way too much to research. I'm gonna bypass this. I think I'm gonna focus on industrial research. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot. What about here? 492 days. I think this is still too much. If I'm gonna focus here on industrial research, as you can see, it's gonna take 300 days. So we're gonna do it a little bit faster. Let's try construction 5. This should give us maximum factory in a state 7%, construction speed in the industrial repair speed. Investment from the US, and we got a little bit better amount of political power. Let's just use it. US is investing, and as you can see, they are increasing their influence in our country up to almost 10%. Arson attack on migrant shelter. Shut down. Yeah, let's shut it down. Let's see what is the situation with the constitution now. As long as the investment is medium, everything is gonna be alright. I say it's unstable, but it's not. It's actually working fine. A money diplomatic crisis. We're also making a good amount of money. As you can see, we can pay back a little bit. Let's just pay back a little bit. Actually, we can pay all of it back, and I'm gonna do this. Right, and now we got zero debt, and we're also gonna make more money. Love parade disaster. Public budget gain base stability. No, I'm gonna say unfortunate, and doesn't matter. Yeah, so now we're gonna make money, and we got zero debt, which means that we can accumulate as maximum. We could also basically increase the spendings, such as on education, healthcare, social, and police. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Of course, gonna need more money, but I'm gonna wait to make it cash, and then we're gonna increase the spending in order to make the population happier and so on. So we got finally the strategic bomber. We can move on with the next type of strategic bomber, but I'm not gonna do this just yet. I think we're gonna move on with advanced AI. We're gonna have so many bonuses. Let's go on with that. Taking a lot, but it doesn't matter. And we're also gonna have a strategic bomber being built. The first built by Germany. Got also increased cybersecurity right now. Agents lost +1. Got work experience, and yeah, I'm gonna go with the work experience 50 days. Education spending -1%. That's good. This is gonna give us a little bit of money. Saudi Arabia responds. Crisis continues. Montenegro requests a non-aggression pact. We gotta make it non-aggression pact with Montenegro. We also got a lot of investments. If you're gonna take a look here, like 849 billion. This is really good. Backdoor to North Korea achieved. It's gonna give us some bonus on his spying on them. Enemy agent turned. Now, theoretically, we should have more agents, but as you can see, maximum is of 10. So no matter how many agents we're gonna get as a bonus, we're not gonna have anyone, because all of the 10 slots are being taken, being occupied. This is what I got here. EU Parliament. Okay, we're gonna take a look at this later. So we got mixed economy. We're gonna leave it like that because we have bonus. We have resource multiplier and less resources to the market that we're gonna sell. Tax cost factor. We're gonna increase globalized trade economy. We're gonna have a lot of resources on the market, but we're gonna get more resource exports revenue and tax cost factor. We're gonna give us a lot of money if we're gonna do this. We're also go to mandatory service. I don't think we need this right now. And that's all we can do. Officer international education, this is great. We could go to economic boom. Monthly productivity and stability. But we're gonna need 682. Let's just wait until we're gonna have this. It's not gonna take too much time. To go to economic boom, I think that would be really great. Another investment. And we can go on with economic boom. And we got parliament. Okay, let's see what can we vote. Banking union. Yeah, I wanted to do that. Let's go on that. And it's passed. Now we have it here. And we're gonna propose it. The banking union. We're gonna propose it next time. Counterintelligence is there. We're gonna go with counterinsurgency. And we have infiltrated in China. Which means that we can go and steal some civilian tech from China. I'm gonna try to repeat that. Internet Explorer. Yeah, let's have the bonus. And the SPD internet documents leaked to media. This will decrease the SPD stuff. Let's just go on. Condemn the link. Condemn the behavior. Gonna decrease the FDP. Yeah, let's decrease it. I don't care. I would like to combat. Ask for a debt bailout. 138. Okay, but yeah, this is gonna be. What is going on with this debt? Who has taken this debt? Oh, that's very strange. That is very strange because how did we get all this debt? Firepower over speed? No, I'm gonna go with speed. I think speed is important. Speed 5% and reconnaissance is going to be increased. So let's see if we can combat again the foreign influence. And we can move back here and try to increase the East Germany dependence on Federal Republic. Final war reparations payment. Now we're even. Have some extra. You've had enough. What shall we choose? Remove war reparation and we're gonna pay some money. Yeah, have some extra because it's gonna increase the opinion of France, United Kingdom, United States. So that's okay. Work experience is done as well. And we're gonna go with modernization initiative. Bonus for artillery and support weapons equipment 30 days. I think that's alright. Now we're gonna make our money, gonna pay our back, we're gonna pay our debt back, and that will be all. Let's see what is the relation that we have with the US. Just curious. Oh, this huge, but not the American opinion. That is not that huge. Different outlook and decrease in opinion. Who decreased in opinion? I didn't decrease in opinion. They also Western outlooks that they have different outlook. It's also very strange. We got the cybersecurity here, more agents thoughts. Okay, now stability is growing again. Basically, it's 100% once we will have enough fuel, but we don't have enough fuel right now. And US want to make another network infrastructure in Germany. That's okay with me. I don't have anything against it. And we got another Gebirgsjäger brigade. We're still gonna need the IFVs before we're gonna move forward here. And we should just have them. In fact, wait, I got an idea. Yeah, we still gonna need 3 military factories to cover this production, so I'm gonna have to wait. Council is going to vote in 45 days. And Parliament in 139 days. We're gonna choose something else. Because for that we're gonna need a lot more political power. Satellite-based agriculture planning, that's good. No, there's nothing else that we can research here because it's gonna take too much. Here we got enough research projects, so I'm not gonna go on. Yeah, I think it's just all of them are taking so much. Yeah, I think one of these. Now they are mutually exclusive, I think, with each other. With LT, so it's gonna be LTE or WiMAX. I think LT is better. Factory output, research, factory output, monthly productivity, research factory monthly, and reinforce rate. Yeah, LT is more important. It's going to take 1.5 years, but who cares? It's just very important. We got modernization initiative as well. Now we got some other bonuses with FPD, because in 2013 we're gonna have elections, we're gonna have to finish this as fast as possible. Going up to legalize cannabis, which I thought is gonna be something for the Green Alliance, or Die Linke, or the CDU. European values, European ties, there are so many important things down there. Cyber workforce and e-government. Modify cybersecurity plus 10% and more popularity for these dudes that are now in power, and they are having only 16% popularity. Experiment exoskeleton. Swedish election. Yeah, they still got 39% SPD, which means they are still very powerful. Free market economy. Now this is an important thing as well. I think this also brings us a little bit more money. As you can see, we're starting to make a little bit of money. This is really good. So what else can we do here? Serious breach of EU values by Italy. Now resource gain efficiency 15%. This one will be a very important update, so let's do it. Backdoor access to Iran and accept another offer from the US. The government is almost there. Polish elections. Lake Walesa. Not really. Alright, let's see what the spies are doing now. Gain bonus for military factory technology. That's good. And then keep going. You're doing good. E-government. Changing popularity 5%. And then we're gonna go with cyber workforce. Can also give us some bonuses on some technologies. This is also good. So we're November 2010. Attacks our independence. Well, this is not good, but what can you do? I think I'm gonna go with that to increase the industrial conglomerate's opinion. And then we're gonna have here to increase again our influence because it's going down. So the United States influence is huge. In fact, we can attack it now. We're 125, or we could just wait. Tensions in schools continues. Yeah, shut it down. Okay. How many divisions? 96. Okay, so I think we are leadership. We're having the leadership in a number of divisions in the world. On a world map, I think. EU Council ready to vote. But I guess that we cannot do that. I think they wouldn't. We do not decide that. The decision belongs to France. Parliament is going to take 91 days and we're going to be able to vote. Fiscal Union. European Defense Fund, Security Council and Euro Army. And we have them here, European Defense Fund. If I would have been, yeah, we're gonna lose like 5 years, unfortunately. Maybe more, we'll see. If I would have been the president of the European Union, I would have achieved that. Theoretically, you can achieve everything. We'll see if this is gonna be... Comes in wind blades. $500 days, 499. But I think we're still way ahead of time here, so I think we should just move on and check on something else. Something that would be researchable. 487. $500. Nope. No, it's just gonna take too much time. And we're back at economy, I mean at industry, there is no any other way. Let's go on with the high density isolation. All sources and so 132 days. This is just something that we can do. East Asia Summit. What was that? European debt crisis. Yeah, whatever. Okay, you cancel. Let's go to the polls. Why should we support them? Whatever we're gonna support, I'm gonna support it. I think it's the bank union or so. Rejecting. So counter-insurgency. Good. Industrial espionage. Let's go on that. And there is something that I think I should do. Well, I don't have time for national independence or so. Is the EU budget or what is it? There is an EU ongoing vote. I think it might be the budget, perhaps? Or not. No, 76 days left. And there is a vote here, of course. Unfortunately, I don't have any influence on it. Just gonna have to wait. I'm gonna go with upcount IFVs. Let's see how many IFVs we got. Yeah, we got 170. Things are looking a little bit better. We're just building even more military factories. This is exactly what we need right now. Cyber workforce. Digital democracy is in power. This focus is cancel. Yeah, let's go on that. We will have to get through this before the next elections will come. Now we're also making a good amount of money, but not that much. start democracy is there. I'm not sure what bonuses we're gonna get through this, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna move forward. Support LGBT and points-based immigration system. Domestic independence changed by -2. More building slots. I'm gonna go with that. Points-based immigration system. I think this is alright. And I'm not quite sure. Yeah, we could combat foreign influence and increase the dependency of East Germany. A century of change. We got the Corvette being done. This is good. Alright, so I think here, thin film solar technology, renewable energy infrastructure construction speed, 235 days. Yeah, we're gonna go on with that, and we're gonna go with stealth corvettes as well. And what else do we have? Submarine hull. Yeah, let's go with the corvette hull. We're just gonna build 5 of them. And frankly, I'm not quite sure what happened in the console. I'm not sure. Some law has been voted, but I'm not quite sure which law. Now that France is in power, I'm not sure what exactly they are doing. Let's see if we can find any general data protection regulation, maybe. I really don't know. Making 10 billion per day, going to back to pay back our debt, which I have no idea where it will come. We have possibly taken the debt from some other nation, but as I said, I just really don't know where they will come. Oh, I have an idea. There's something I want to do. Budget preparations, I don't care. Let's just go and print some money, because this will also help. Now we're gonna get closer to paying back our debt again, once and for all, hopefully, because I hate having debt like this. And we got fuel refining 4. Oh, actually we have stolen that from China. Fuel refining 4. This is good. This is absolutely marvelous. This should give us more fuel and thus more stability. Let's see what was the situation. Yeah, the Freie Demokraten has increased a little bit at 20%, but SPD is still at 40% almost. In a very good position. Now I cannot do, what I can do is to stimulate them like that. 2% popularity for 100 political power. I could of course do this. I don't know exactly whether to do it now. Right, let's launch something else here. Alright, we can launch all this. And if I'm gonna go and launch another one, it's not gonna work, does it? No, I'm gonna have to clear it. Let's just do it again. Alright, let's launch them. Good. So they have been launched, I think. I don't think there was a launch failure right now. I hope it worked. February 2011. Calls for intervention against Iran. Shall we? Yeah, we're gonna intervene against Iran. I absolutely am ready to intervene here with our Marines. We can actually upgrade our Marines in order to make them stronger. Now for that, that's gonna cost Not even sure. No, we don't even have enough army experience to do that. Motorized marine infantry, that would be so awesome. But let's see, maybe we're gonna make it 25. We got another type of frigate. Yeah, let's go on with that. Have a frigate whole. Just have 5 of them. Come on, let's make it to 25. Rolling Thunder Torpedo cooldown minus 25%. Let's make it to 25 because I want to upgrade our Marines. Parliament ready for session. That's good. Let's see what can we have here. Well, fiscal union, right? We're gonna give us what? Fiscal union, stability, tax revenue multiplier, country productivity growth. Ready to vote. German provide one more political representation. No, they're not gonna have this, and it passed, right? Yeah, fiscal union did pass. We're gonna have to wait 114 days in order to be able to vote. And hang on a second. I was checking for Iran because it is possible that USA will jump and strike them, and we're gonna join them, and we're gonna get something out of it. In this stance, nuclear facility. Okay, and you see that the Russians, of course, are helping them. They have intervention unit, and they're war with Yemen. No, I'm not gonna help Yemen or somebody else. I just don't want to get involved yet. Okay, I just wanted to upgrade our Marines because I think that we should transform our Marines into our best possible combat unit. And as you can see, we got already 5,000 Marines. They're light infantry, but we're also not going to motorized Marine infantry, which can make the division even stronger. Frankfurt Arbor shooting. Okay, I understand that. Infrastructure level. Real damage. Why is this even happening? It's unstable. Okay, let's increase it. And it's medium but unstable. I know. That's why it happens, because we're not investing enough. And how is this process growing when we are investing enough in everything? Still growing. That's strange. Right, point bands immigration system is done, and I think that we're getting more building slots and so on. We're gonna go with LGBT because otherwise, after that, we're gonna go with legalized cannabis. Get event drug question. So let's hurry up. Early high-speed rail. Oh, this tower is gonna take only almost 600 days, so I think we can have it. We're gonna have to wait here. We are way ahead of time. 2015 technology, and we're in 2011, so I think we're gonna have to wait a little bit. $300 days. 600 days. Yeah, 300 days here regarding these ships. Everything it takes so long. Yeah, we're back here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with high-speed rail. This is gonna increase rail construction by 20% or so. It's gonna be really great. We got here space-based weapons. 5% of program special project space-based weapon. Tensions in school. Shut down a left-wing organization. Yes, please. What else do we have here? No, nothing. Nothing that we can be doing. And there we go, we got a new Gebirgsjäger brigade with 2,000 men. Let's we can send them. Let's send them here. And we're still recruiting a lot. We're still gonna need a lot of ITVs. That is the truth. Gebirgsjäger, there are not too many. Very few of them. Industrial espionage. Next level. Enemy nationality recruit chance. Agent slots occupied for enemy nationality recruit chance. Overseer recruitment centers. Let's go on that. And a new tank division. We're gonna send it to this man here. He's got a few tank divisions after all, but of course they are brigades. They're very small. Tank battalion, light tank battalion. We could add it. Let's add it. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit of time. FTP face allegations of racism. Oh, that's bad. This is gonna decrease their popularity, and I don't really want to do that. But I'm gonna go on with that. I'm gonna condemn the behavior. It's going to increase the opinion of industrial conglomerates and the other unions. So I think this is good. Construction 5. 407. No, I think that's a little bit too much. Yeah, we can go on. This submarine, or I think I'm gonna go on with this submarine because it's just gonna be faster. As you can see, European skepticism is at 0. This is great. We can also draft a new budget, but actually I don't want to. Your budget, your info, could approve the IPA. Well, not yet. And hang on a second. Yeah, we could actually pass another law. 2013 enlargement would be good, but I'm gonna go on with Dublin regulation. Remove asylum shopping to the polls. Pass. And I think that we got it here. Fiscal Union Dublin regulation. We're not gonna be able to vote in 82 days. It's just that council voting is not doing any. Trial of this woman. Change popularity of nationalism. Yeah. Pursue moderate scenting. And we can also pay back, like, of course not all of our debt, but a big part of it. And let's just pay back. Shift and right click. Alright, that's enough. So now we can see we got last. Support the LGBT, and then gonna go legalize cannabis. And for 30 days, this is what's gonna happen, by the way. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. We're gonna legalize cannabis. And we have also gained a bonus for anti-air equipment. I guess that's good. We are in 2011. Libya took Fezzan. Israel wants to buy our planes. Yes, absolutely. Let's do it. So now Libya is free. Gaddafi has won the first civil war. Very good, Gaddafi. Destroyer is there. So what else can we do here? Well, not really something good. This one is good, I guess. This one too, but not yet. Resource gain efficiency. Yeah, that's good. That's very important. Let's go on with that. I got a destroyer. We're just gonna build 10 of them. We're just gonna need more factories. We have less and less civilian factories, but I wonder why. Gotta wait. I don't understand why we have less civilian factories. What's going on? Which are the modifiers that are lowering the number of our factories? No idea. But somehow we're just having less factories. There's nothing we can do. How many divisions can we have? 13 more divisions. Because I could basically use 6 more marine divisions. Also the Luft Brigade. Just a few of them, not too many. Just one of them. We're also gonna need our paratroopers. These are also special forces, and I think they are very good. So we're gonna also have 2 more marines and 3 more. Wait, 3 more special forces. Just go with 2. We have 4 more marine units now. This is of course gonna be put a big toll on our recruitment capacity and equipment, but I think that we're gonna do it. Let's combat again the foreign propaganda. And here we should also increase the dependency of Eastern Germany. See what else can we do? Can we go ahead and vote something here in the European Parliament? No, we're gonna have to wait, but we can vote something here. Now, I'm not quite sure. 53 days gonna have to wait until the European Council vote. Turkey has conducted a military airstrike on Iran. Whatever. Russia media. Yeah, I'm not gonna interfere yet. Romania is in European Union but not in NATO. Drug question. Legalize them. Internal security spending for government -2 and healthcare spending. I'm gonna legalize them. So we have legalized cannabis. That's a nice thing. And as you can see, we are done with the Freie Demokraten stuff. Now I should check for Grüne, CDU, Republicans, or the left, the Die Linke. They should come in power next. We'll see if this can happen. Let's see what else can we research here, because there is still a lot of stuff to research. Let's try this one with stronger federal state, because I'm trying to reach this for a long time. So it's gonna work now. It might not work, or it might work. We'll see. I have invested a lot in the stability, I have to say. I also have to say that the German society is very balanced right now. I mean, we don't have too many penalties or too much penalties from it. 21. Didn't work. Waste of time. Again, it's unbelievable. It's so annoying. It's unbelievable how annoying that is. Alright, let's get back here. So I want to strengthen relationship with either China or India, but I think I'm gonna go and strengthen, first of all, with India. 45 days. Kraftfahrwerk restructure or so. Return on investment 5%. I think that would be a good bonus for us. Until the next election, 2013, in 2 years. So we'll see which party is gonna win this time. It says that the SPD is gonna win again. Or the Freie Demokraten, but not the CDU, unfortunately. I don't know what can I do to increase their power? No idea. But we're gonna try to do our best here. Wait, I want to print some more money, and I want to pay our entire debt now. There you go. The entire debt has been paid. The 90 divisions were a big, strong army that could cross the river and invade in the east. Okay, let's see what our fleet is doing, because it's becoming bigger and bigger. This is looking very good. Transnistria becomes part. Yeah, they have annexed it. Now here's where Russia is. Now if they can invade the Ukraine... No, actually it's not. It's a puppet state. But of course they are in the same alliance with them. But it's not Russia itself. It's just a puppet state. I thought that it has been annexed. And thing might look around here also in Ukraine. Ukraine has a big nationalist outlook. Although most of them, as you can see, are Western outlook. But they have elections. Yeah, they have elections. And we have a big influence in Ukraine that I think are right to keep. How can I keep it? By investing. For example, in Kiev. Can we invest here? No, we need to invest in order to do this here. Propose mutual investment. Once we're gonna do this, we're gonna be able to invest and increase our influence in Ukraine. Theoretically, that would be the way. I'm just gonna have some investment here as well. And we're still recruiting a lot of divisions. And building a lot of stuff as well, a lot of factories. And I also think we're starting to have a good amount of equipment. Let me see if we can have some more of equipment, but I don't think I'm gonna have to do the changes now, because I think we got enough of small Rs, what we needed, and IFVs. We'll also buy some more stuff here, for example, from Canada. Yeah, and now we're gonna have even less civilian factories. Of course, we need more civilian factories. So in order to have them, let's just build some more. As you can see, infrastructure, we're almost full because of the international investments. But we don't do good with civilian factories, and we're gonna need a lot of them. We're gonna need a lot of these things. A lot of civilian factories in our small Germany. EU Council vote. But, oh yes, so I could go on. Let's go on Dublin regulations. Fiscal Union. This will also be good. To the polls, we're gonna support it, but we're still gonna need... Ah, shit, and we don't have political power exactly when we're gonna need it. It's European policy, yeah, whatever. Ireland, yeah, let's have Ireland. But we're still gonna need 4 nations. Luxembourg, yes. Malta, yes, anyone. And we're just gonna need 2 more. I guess I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. There you go. Estonia and 1 more. Back off. Come on, just 1 more nation. Political power 150, really. Slovenia, there you go. Now we should have it. Let me just choose another one. Bulgaria, I cannot influence because they have Russian influence. So theoretically, fiscal union should just pass. I'm gonna accept the deal, absolutely. Political power. $82. And we don't have it here, which means fiscal union voting result failed. But it didn't fail, actually. Total members required 14 out of 14. I don't understand. I didn't fail. No, it didn't fail. So it's fiscal union result. Let's see, we should have it here. Fiscal union. Rampant crack addiction. Ah, okay. Ah, it's because of cannabis. So come on, we should have fiscal union here. There you go, we have it. So it didn't actually fail, it actually passed. There was a big battle, but it's good that we managed to make it. Now we should have a lot more money now. Right, first of all, let's see. Kiev W restructure. And we're here, green finance, global infrastructure projects. I think green finance initiative is better to do it now because it's going to increase renewable energy gain for foreign ministry by 5%. Oversee recruitment centers. Reinforce encryption, yes. And we have stolen another stuff here. Electric leisure revolution, incredible. East German lose trust. No, yeah, we're gonna need more popularity, so let's go in there. Let's go with it. Now we have increased it again. We got 0 political power, but we are getting a very fast amount of it. Let's see what's going on here again. So first of all, we can have 8 more divisions, but I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into any argument with this. Gebirgsjäger. Attack helicopter. Yeah, I think this is good. Let's just go with that. And Deutsch-Französisch. Again, 5. Tank company. Yeah, let's go with that. Belgian elections. I hope that we still got equipment. Attack. Oh, we have to produce a tech helicopter, but I think we're producing it. Are we producing it? Attack helicopter. I think we are. Transport helicopter. Yes, attack helicopter, but of course we're gonna need to produce more. Let me just increase the factories that are appointed to that. Hate campaign in the media. I'm trying to do everything I can to increase the bloody stability, however, it's just so difficult. And we are in July 2011. We can make another investment now. Because we are almost done. Let's go with close-in support. Close-in support. Lot of nice effects. Area gunship and support, ground attack 15%. That's good. We've got 98 divisions. I think we got a lot of divisions right now. What I want to do is to combat again foreign influence. I want to increase it. The United States have almost 10% foreign influence in our country. So of course a lot. And we're gonna increase it here also. Green Finance Initiative. That's good. National focus completed. Yeah, we're gonna go on with India, and then we're gonna go on with China. We've modernized the Goethe Institutes. Gonna add Goethe Institute in Bayern. This is very important stuff, but we're gonna do it next time. Let's go first of all with global infrastructure projects. It's going to increase infrastructure production speed for foreign ministry by 5%. This should be a good achievement. We have gained a bonus for self-propelled artillery, and we're moving forward. In August 2011. Morocco accepted the offer. Jordan rejected. Ah, this is a shame. High density isolation. All sources power modify minus 5%. Not sure why we have this. But 400 days. I think we can just move forward here. 400 days. 430 days. Let's see, what can we choose to research now? We can choose to jump forward. Or to fast forward. Now there's nothing else I can do here. I could go with the carrier hull. But I still gonna wait. I don't want to do this just yet. $500 days now. This is just taking too much time. I cannot afford to spend so much time on one single research. We got so many projects. Something needs to be done here. But it doesn't seem that I got any project that is gonna last 300 days except here. Oh, look at this, 236 days. I think the same thing here. But I'm gonna go on with this tech upgraded power plants. It's gonna give us a lot of bonuses. All sources of power use multiply -5%. Less power consumption, so this is very important. This is gonna give us more power all in all. Uzbekistan, what? Integrates Uzbek Military Directorate. Bangladesh rejected. Oh, that's such a shame. And again, we still got some debt, but I don't understand where is this debt coming from. Because I haven't done anything to get debt. If you guys have any idea where is this debt coming from all of a sudden, just write it down below in the commentaries to see what can we do about this, because I hate it. I mean, I tried to pay all the debt that we got, to make some cash, to have some good spending in the future. But somehow we are still accumulating a lot of debt. Somehow, mysteriously, coming from God knows which hidden source or something like that. Well, I was just checking to see what is the German society balance right now. And I'm also checking what is the situation. So as you can see, the SPD is still the first, but the Freie Demokraten are also the best. Also the CDU and the Grüne. I'm not sure how can I increase the popularity of these people. I could do it, of course, if we're gonna have more political power. A trial, whatever. So we got a new tank division then. We're just gonna send them to this man. There we go. He has a lot of panzer brigades, but he's gonna have even more. He can use more. The so-called Gebirgsjäger Brigade. He's got a lot to move. Once investment, Serbia. Okay, what can we do now? Build industrial. A new road will be fine. Network infrastructure is too controversial. Yeah, in industry, I think industry is good. I think industry is very good. Let's just do it. And again, the blood stability is going down to up to 27%. I don't understand. How can that be possible? Sizable military spending. Yeah, we do have indeed a big military spending down here. We could go also to large. I hope we're gonna keep this. We could also go to mandatory service. This is gonna increase recruitment to 5% from 3.5%, but it's going to decrease the tax. Division tax going to be -20%. I think this is too cruel. I don't think I want to do this. I don't need more men to die. I just need less men but better trained. You parliament ready for session. Now let's see what can we vote now. There you go. European Minister of Economy and Finance. Yes, let's pass it. And then approve FTA. EU budget, council voting. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to vote here. Dublin 2 regulations too, and European Ministry of Economy. There are a lot of things to vote. And I think in 2015 we're gonna be able to become again the president of European Commission. Advanced AI. That is a huge acquisition. And we're gonna go with the automatic sentry guns. Maximum land for level, cost level +1. Let's do this. 3 years in jail, who cares? Global infrastructure projects, this is also done. As you can see, we're making a lot of money. We're doing very good right now. Things are looking very good in this game. I'm gonna go ahead and try to found a geese. What is this? Whatever. Make a strategic partnership with India in 2 months. Hope that it will work. And we got some free factories. Let's see if we can use them. To attack helicopter. Yeah, let's use them. I want to build... No, actually we got enough attack helicopter. I want to send them somewhere else. Infantry fighting vehicle. Yeah, let's do this. I could increase the things here as maximum, and we're gonna use them as we see fit. We also got, I think, plenty of small arms. 43,000 is really okay with me. Collapsing. I don't think so. Yeah, let's satisfy them again. And let's get back here, because I want to increase the independence again. Peru has accepted the offer. Thin solar technology, renewable energy power. That's great. Yeah, we could go with the improved anti-air weapons. Defense for non-militia and anti-air 2%. 413 days. This takes a lot of time, but frankly, gonna do it. Gonna accept the offer. What do we have here? A huge military spending, but not that bad. Indonesia accepted. We could increase the police spending or social and healthcare spending, but generally speaking, we're making a lot of money right now, right? I mean, like 19,000 is really good. FDP spendens kinda. Let's downplay the incident. What's the situation here? Oh, they got 40% the SPD. There is no way that I can avoid them to be elected again. Of course, there is a coalition. I mean, if they're gonna be elected, maybe we gotta get the other party in power. I just need to find out how can we do this. Let's go with cyber warfare to increase the hacking ability. That is also awesome. Sends to 3 years in jail. And that is our stability. Want to shut down Islamist. Let's shut it down. This is what the situation here is. Unstable. Unstable. And unstable. Yeah, but actually it's good. I mean, it's unstable, but it's under control, so to speak. So let's see how much money are we making now. Only 3 billion per day. This cannot be possible. No, 19. That's great. This is positive removal of Rudolf has grave. Who cares about Rudolf has grave? Yeah, we're still gonna need a lot of attack helicopters. October 2011. And the new upgrades. Breakthrough tanks. Oh, this is a very important stuff. And we got a new special force unit with 3,000 men. This is absolutely wonderful. Let's go. So we got almost an entire full army. Five armies. And a new marine army. And this paratroopers. 2,000 and 1,000 men. Of course, these units are very poor. That's true. But they are still okay. Let's see. So we got 9 more divisions. Right, I would prefer to upgrade them. I would not prefer to have some more divisions because I think we got enough. We might have some penalties about 106 divisions. High-speed rail. That's good. And there go space weapons. So let's just go and build some more of these. To air M, block 2 and crystal and no kill set. So we're gonna build 1 each. And we're gonna launch them later. As you can see, we got a few satellites, but we're gonna need just more in order to gain some bonuses. Basically, we gain the bonus from here. Global navigation system. these modifiers are determined and managed by the military and by the access. You can manage the system with diplomatic. You can get access to the system. You can give countries. Satellite communication and reconnaissance. And as you can see, we have some major bonuses simply because of the satellites, which is normally. Alright, so I was keeping my eyes on Ukraine. I mean, it would be good to see where we have the biggest influence. Of course, on Ukraine would be good to have more influence, but what can you do here? We could, for example, try to increase relations. That way, maybe we're going to be able to go and propose mutual investment. I don't know, honestly, if it's gonna work. They're still nationalist, although they got next elections in 2014 as well. Maybe some things will change then. Not sure about that, but we'll see. And we got the strategic partnership with India. No, I'm not quite sure if they will accept it. We're gonna have to see, because they might deny it. Here we got also with Brazil and Israel. And I'm gonna go for China and the rest here. Japan, South Korea, South Africa, and Vietnam. This is to strengthen this diplomatic institute here. But I'm not gonna go now with China. I'm gonna go and do something else that we have. I'm gonna go here. Einsatzführers Commando Establishment, HVK Army, or Crisis Response Army. Post-unification Trouble with Intervention Army. Neo-imperialism. Oh, I think this is good. I'm gonna go on with that. I'm not quite sure if we will be able to have it. India is accepted. Great. How much does that take anyway? 42 days. Alright. Yeah, this will be good. I'm gonna try. We're not gonna go with neo-imperialism yet. But I guess we'll see. This is what's going on here. European Parliament 107 days, and here 23 days, and then we're gonna be able to vote again, possibly, hopefully. So we got genetics research speed bonus. That's good. Yeah, now we have indeed a lot of ships. Time to put an emerald in position. And let's see, where can we go? We don't even have enough ports, do we? Yeah, let's go here then. And we are training with some fleets here. Now we're also making a good amount of money. This is really great. Okay, let's go on deck discipline. It's going to increase the carrier discipline, although we don't have any carriers yet. But I'm going to research them as fast as possible. And there's another thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to increase either universal healthcare or welfare. Welfare is going to cost enormous. Education is also cool. Foreign influence defense multiplier, but it's going to increase research speed, productivity, and so on. It's going to take only 1 billion, so I'm going to go on with that. Let's go with police state. Also not a big difference. We're going to get less political power, but we're going to have a lot more stuff. What about military? No, we cannot move forward because we got general legacy just yet, and administration is at maximum level. And I also want to print some money in order to become even richer. Now as you can see, we got less money, but who cares, because we still got a lot. And we're gonna have basically more bonuses. We're gonna get, unfortunately, less political power. Resource gain efficiency 7.5%. That's perfect. We're gonna go on with GPS block to F. budget of 2011. I don't think I'm gonna go on with that. Yeah, I'm gonna go on with that and that, and that's it. And I'm gonna also strike again the foreign influence. I was doing a construction then. Wait, we can also build like biofuel from the market and an enrichment facility. I want to do that with the FPD, and we're still building some military factories that enable us to build even more IFVs, because this is what we need. More and more attack helicopters and IFVs here, infantry fighting vehicles. EU Council is ready for session, so we're gonna try to dictate what we're gonna vote. Let's go with Dublin 2 regulations. Of course, we're gonna support, everyone is gonna support that, so I don't have to do anything. We got 21 out of 14. And I want to ratify the vote now. Let's just say, let's go one day, okay. So we're gonna get, remove asylum shopping, good. And we got the new type of submarine. No, we're still way ahead of this, and I'm not gonna be able to reserve that. Just gonna have to jump to the next. 274 days. Fossil fuel power plant power generation 10% and less fuel consumption. How good is that? This is just great. Wait, and now we're gonna have the submarine here. The missile submarine hull, I want 10 of them. Gain a bonus for military factory technology, that's perfect. Now we have a 289% construction speed here, I mean, this is great. And also factory output is 329%. We're really producing with a very big speed. Now I've got this Krisencraft Crisis Response Force, which I'm not sure that is gonna stay in place. We have it, where do we have it? Here, right? But as I said, I'm not sure it's gonna stay in place. I mean, wasn't it gonna stay in place? Actually, there was another bonus here that it doesn't even appear, because as I said, we cannot have it because we are a democratic country. Right, so this is the crisis response force. Now I think we're gonna be very cool if you're gonna go down all the way up to that. Ready to transform, transforming army. Yeah, this is a cool thing. HV key army development. I'm not sure what that is. Defensive army. No, of course we're not gonna need defensive army. Alright, let's go on and see what else can we research. Free market approach, digital, remove unemployment crisis. I think we're gonna go on for that. Do we have unemployment crisis here? Ramp. Indian IT talent, because they have accepted. Now we got some bonuses. That's great. The green card. Innere Führung in the German Bundeswehr. Change through trade. European debt crisis. Yeah, unemployment crisis. I guess that's was the problem. Yeah, remove unemployment crisis. Alright, cool. You know what? Let's go on with that. Let's see. International businesses. Replace mixes with export economy. I'm gonna go on with that as well, honestly. Resource export. Foreign policy dedication. Yeah, I'm gonna go on with that. Okay, where are we here? Seems that we are done. And of course, we're not done. We can move on to military warfighting doctrine, which will give us, it seems, some more bonuses. No imperialism is not anymore because we just cannot have it. Yeah, and we're still making a lot of money. Request a larger budget? Nope. In fact, I should have increased it, but doesn't matter. Not now. I mean, I gotta increase it, but not now. Okay, let's upgrade this guy here. Hunter Killer, submarine detection. That is good. New year, 2012 already. And I think that we got many divisions, 106. We're still building up a lot. Total of 2 aims, we got 9 divisions. Panzer Brigade, cyber warfare done. Secure communication. Special Forces defense, experienced soldier losses -1%. Black Opera, yeah, I think this is very, very important upgrade. Let's go on with that. Tuaregs declare war on Mali. LTE is done. Resource speed 5%. I wonder what resource speed do we have now? I think it must be huge. Alright, so I think we can go on modern high-speed rail. I want to see the resource speed now. 82%. Oh, this is good, I guess. Tuareg Rebellion. In Mali, where is Mali? Ah, there they go. There they are, the Tuaregs. Now, I could support Mali, but I don't want to do this. It's Germans. I don't think so. Avian influenza outbreak again. Remove some money. Foreign policy dedication. This is good. We're gonna have globalized trade economy. I think this is a bit too much, honestly. But if you want to get rid of this unemployment crisis, you're gonna have to get through this. Let's go with international businesses. Modify unemployment crisis. 50 days is gonna take almost 2 months. Palestine trade agreement. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Another Panzer. Here we're just gonna need more attack helicopters, indeed, because we have to upgrade all of our divisions. Right, so we're gonna have to choose one of these. Centralized or decentralized command. I'm gonna go with decentralized command this time. SPI. Brilliant Peoples. And I see that Euroscepticism has increased somehow. Alright, now it has decreased, especially in Germany, of course. In Europe, there is a big Europeanism. Yeah, we're gonna combat foreign influence, and we're gonna also attack it here. We're just gonna have to get rid of that unemployment crisis. We're gonna have a lot of bonuses. We're gonna manage to do that. In March 2012. European Union Euroscepticism in Germany. Parliament is ready for session. Yeah, this one is good. Relocation. Relocation and resettlement of asylum seekers. Political power minus 25%. I'm not quite sure that... and did it pass? Yeah, there you go. There it is. Minister of Economy, Copyright, all this stuff. When are we gonna be able to vote then? In 97 days. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot until then. Volkswagen Group wants to acquire several companies. Let's stop the purchase. No, I think I'm gonna leave it. Office sector, let's leave it. Let them have it. International businesses. All right. American investment in Stuttgart, Russian investment in education and scientific exchanges with Japan. Promote German startups. Yeah, there are a lot of bonuses on the way up. This is really good. I'm gonna go with that. So yeah, I think scientific exchanges is good with Japan. Then we're gonna go in investment in education. Education spend is gonna be reduced to 5%. In fact, you know what? Let's just go with that. Also 45 days. This is just even more important. And then look at this. We'd also increase the social and healthcare spending very soon because we're just doing so fine. But there's nothing to do out here. Still the Corvettes. Pro-migration campaign in Media Syria, the Syrian civil war have started. And got the new project, stealth frigates and destroyers maybe. Let's go with that. So yes, another civil war in Syria. This is scripted. I think that Bashar al-Assad cannot avoid that no matter what he's gonna do. Of course, there are also the Russians here. Russians must have a base here in Syria, in Taurus. No, this is Lebanon. And where is Hezbollah? This is... okay. This is the leader, Mohammed. Of course, his name is Mohammed. I mean, what else? Who could have guessed? Take upgraded power plants. Oh, this is a very important update. That is good. And the other upgrades are just... Okay, let's see. Artillery. I think I'm gonna go with carrier hull. We're really gonna need this carrier. The rest is anyway gonna take a lot of time. Let's go on the carrier. It's gonna take 2 years, I know, but let's go. But anyway, 81%, 123% research speed. So I think we're doing fine. Corruption. Yeah, well, we're gonna condemn. Now, the SPD is having 42% and the Democrats only 20. The CDU is having less. Russian election. And Assad has won again, I think. Non-aligned outlook and emerging. I could try to support these dudes. Let's see. They're not gonna accept it. Alright, you know what? Then I'm not gonna get involved. If they're not accepting, I don't care as well. Right, so let's make some more investment. Black operatives, this is good. This is good. Where is it? I think they were here. I'm now gonna go with secured operations. And I wanted to increase the prices. Also good mandatory. No mandatory service. Yeah, they go here. Let's see. Oh, this one is gonna cost a lot. But if you're gonna go with basic universal healthcare, monthly population is going to increase. Division recovery and stability. And weekly war support combat casualties. Let's go on with that. Let's see how much it's gonna cost. And then we're gonna make this jump as well. A rampant crack addiction has disappeared. East Germany demand better jobs. Yeah, let's have them. Let's give them better jobs. Satisfy Eastern German population. Shut down an Islamist and small fish in a big whatever. This will decrease change in probability of non-alignment. No, I wouldn't do this. Replace, no, just business. Yeah, this true. It's just business. So I just want to see what's going on here. They're all unstable, but they are actually good. I mean, it's not that bad. And investments, of course, huge. As you can see, we're just investing. I just want to go with social spending as well at the maximum, because we have the money, we can afford to do that. Hang on a second. Invest in education. Let's see what exactly this is gonna bring. Yeah, it should bring us a big money bonus. Big money bonus. Right, then Americans. No, before that, we're gonna go with the Japanese. And then we're gonna go with the Americans and then with the Russians. Automated sentry guns. That's good. It's gonna take way too much time. Doesn't really seem that there is any change, and there is also no project here that I could research right now. Just gonna keep searching for a project that would be profitable to research. This, I think it's this one. Modern computing, research speed 5%, monthly production increased even more. Civilian factory technology bonus. That's good. British election. Hang on a second. Gordon Brown. Western Out Labour Party. I think the Labour Party is also now in power in United Kingdom. Israel sent an interesting proposal. Build 5 submarines for 6 billion, that's good. And we got a new marine unit. Alright, now we could put up, I think, 10 more divisions of Marines. Because I think that the number of special forces is direct proportional with the total number of the units they have in an army. So the bigger army, the bigger number of special forces, I think. So we could have place for another 2. And some commando, but I would like to update them. Now let's see. Oh yes, that's great. Let's upgrade them. Motorized Marine. We're gonna keep going with Motorized Marines. And what about here? Motorized Militia Infantry. No, this is not what I'm looking for. What about here? Also, not what I'm looking for. We're looking for Special Forces Operation. Marine Light, Light Infantry. We'd also put up a new division of Light Infantry or Militia, but I think this is not going to bring anything. I'm not going to do this. I'm not playing with USSR here. Let's just put another one. More Special Forces. And also some this armor. Wait a minute. What is this here? Mechanized and armored. Armored, mechanized, armored airborne infantry, air assault infantry, armored. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And artillery 2. No, self-propelled artillery. Alright, that's gone. And we still got 10. Update this light air assault, airborne. I think it was one of these, but frankly, who cares? Yeah, and that's it. Good. Now we gotta make our division stronger. One more division and we're full. Because we got a lot of divisions and I just want to make them stronger. Makes no sense to recruit a lot of divisions that are not powerful. This is not going to help. So we have gained a bonus for armor fighting vehicle. And we got another Gebirgsjäger division with 3,000 men. And now this army is complete full. Scientific exchanges. We're starting to have less manpower, but this is not a problem right now. Explosion. Hezbollah attack, who cares? Alright, so this is space. These are space weapons. Now we're gonna keep researching them. Mali, declare war on Mali. So this is another civil war in Africa, I think. Now where is it? Mali, right here. There is already a big war. Oh, the Tuaregs actually are expanding a lot. They are war only with Mali. Are they gonna accept some attaché? No. Joins the Malian civil war. And EU Council is ready to vote if... Oh yes, this is good. Relocation and resettlement. I think I'm gonna go again with direction on copyright material. Like I said, I think they might not vote. Oh shit, 11. But I think that we can influence some to vote. And it works. And also Finland. Alright, let's see. But the population is rejecting. I mean, it's 60% rejecting it. I think that's why it's not gonna get through. Copyright and the digital single market. No, I don't think... I mean, we could also get more countries on our side, but also Malta and so on, but most majority is going to reject it. And I'm trying to do my best. Anyway. Seven days left. Oh, come on. We are supporting already. No, because the population is rejecting 59% of the EU population. 5 days left. It was a waste of time, wasn't it? And I'm not gonna be able to get this law passed through. Well, maybe I'm gonna need, wait a minute, maybe I'm gonna need political power 622, 130. It's come to support him, but they're not big countries. 500. $150. Maybe we're gonna get Hungary on our side, but it's not gonna happen in a few days. 1 day left. Nah, this is it. It didn't pass. Although the member states required is huge, but the population is rejecting it. That's why it's not gonna pass. No, of course I'm not gonna reject it. 134. If you would... Bulgaria, there you go. Come on, come on. Doesn't want to. Because it's too late. Yeah, it was too late. And it didn't pass. We're so close. Copyright and digital single market. Yeah, whatever. It was just a waste. Now we're gonna have to wait another big time for something else to happen. Yeah, it didn't work. Scientific exchanges. With Japan, right? American investment in Stuttgart, more civilian factories. This is a good thing. And got the strategic bomber. Oh yes, I think I'm gonna go on with... Wait a minute. Yeah, let's go on with this one with utility storage foundation, battery parks. Now this is gonna take a while, but it's a good investment. Strategic bomber, let's just place it. And we're producing everything we need. And I think we should also start to have enough equipment because the production, the factory output is huge. Thorium nuclear fuel. Yeah, let's go there. We're gonna have thorium nuclear fuel grants. That would be good. Look at this guy. What's his name? Usmane Timbo. Salafist outlook. But I don't think it's gonna survive here. And I really want to increase the social spending as well. Product strength is 3. Italian trade investments. Trade with Italy 25. Yeah, let's go that. Fire. Yeah, this is horrible indeed. Secure communications. Interrogation techniques. And it seems that Mali is gonna win. Wait a minute, do we have... No, don't have Wargol against them, although... Mali, terror threat. But which one? So we cannot declare war on them. On any of them. Alright. So we gotta build political power. We're gonna try to increase our autonomy again. And here too, up to maximum. Want to shut down. Yeah, let's shut it down. That's okay with me. Yeah, with the European Council was such a waste. Cannot believe that. Alright, American investment. I'm gonna have to go with the Russian investment. In Köln. Another civilian factory in Köln, 55 days. And I also want to increase the investment here. Because, you know, we're gonna have so many bonuses. That's why I want to do it. And there is no any other investment that I could do except to go to globalized economy. Now let's see how much money we're making now. Only 9, but we should make a lot of political power, 7.08. This is looking much better. And also the stability should look better as well. Let's just see what is the popularity. Oh, the CDU is having now better popularity than the FDP. Maybe they will be the next to rule Germany, who knows. Another Panzer Brigade. Now we're gonna form a new general. A new army, basically. So... Oh, but look at this. We're gonna have to... Where is he? Promote. Oh, there you go. We got a lot of generals here, actually. This one... Yeah, let's get this one. And if you want to go on here, we're gonna have to promote some. There you go. Let's upgrade the dude as well. Offensive doctrine is just very important. Recovery rate 10% and organization first. He had indeed a lot of bonuses, bonus points. And then we're gonna upgrade this woman as well, which is skill 5. This is a very good general woman. Modern high-speed rail, that's good as well. What shall we research now? Everything costs. Cruiser hull in 2005. Yeah, let's go on there then. One of the 3. Initiative coordination, maximum plan factor, reconnaissance. Yeah, reconnaissance is good. I like that. Reconnaissance is just good. Something has happened in Mali. I'm not sure what. All right. And let's check what happened in Mali, because I'm really curious to see who won. But I still cannot declare war on any of them. Although war tension has not increased, there has been a peace and everything seems to be stable. Steel industry wage negotiations. What can we do? Now, I want FDP to grow, right? So we're gonna go on with that. We're gonna accept their demands. Yeah, there you go. Now they are growing again, together with the CDU, and SPD is coming down a bit. So I think this is good. Now we're still making money, but as you can see, not that much. We're gonna need to take some other measures in order to make more money. Let's try to support these dudes, but they don't want to. I'd like to help them, they don't want to. We can send them military aid, right? What can we send them? 1 tornado per month. Just some of these old planes I could send them. No, I'm not gonna send the strategic bombers. No way. We could send them a drone per month because we're producing enough. I think we're producing... We're not producing too much, however. Wait a minute. Now I don't know how much are we producing, but not that much of these planes. I'm not gonna send them planes to these dudes. That would be too much. We send them some tanks, such as the Leopards. This is 10 Leopards per month. That's a little bit too much, honestly. Otherwise, we haven't captured anything else. Some of the Milans. And that. Yeah, we could send them like 1 per month and it's not gonna be a problem. We can just send them that. We got anyway plenty of them, you know. Also from artillery. We're gonna make them or have them win. So all in all, they're gonna definitely accept. They're gonna be super happy because of that. As the Mali, they are of course emerging. They have elections. They got no elections. I mean, maybe I shouldn't even get into it. Non-aggression pact with Chile. But I just want them to win the war against the Russia attack our independence. France attacking. I wanted to win against the Salafists, so that's why I'm gonna have them over. Wait a minute, we got some trouble here, I guess. That's right. So now I got 90%. Oh, it's not that bad. We're gonna increase it again anyway. We're gonna increase our independence again. Shouldn't be a big problem. As long as we're gonna make so much political power, it's just going to be absolutely great. Got a new type of weapon here. I don't think they're gonna research something in this area because we have research enough in this area. This takes anyway a lot. No, everything's gonna take too much. Okay, we're back here at industry. Everything is gonna take 300 days, which means I'm gonna have to go with one of them anyway. Yeah, this one. System 80 plus, 332 days, nuclear reactor. And this is good. Now, I think I'm gonna build some more nuclear reactors. We got 3 already. No, we're not gonna build any more. We're just gonna wait first. I'm gonna let it build some weapon stations first. Business in the East first to complete. Let's help them. High efficiency, low emission technology. Oh, this is a very important development. A new type of satellite too. How many divisions we got? 111. Russian investment in coal. My god, things are moving so slowly. We're in 2012, so we're gonna have re-election 2013, 2014, I think. They'll be in 2014. Right, just a few more, and then we're gonna get rid of unemployment crisis. And I'm gonna go on with investments. It's gonna add a lot of international investments. And less German debt. So this is an important step forward. Foreign investment opportunities, which is going to take profit, and we're going to increase our foreign investment in order to increase our income. We're gonna downplay the incident. That's what I got here. Gain a bonus for infantry equipment. Popularity is still alright. What's that? Gain a bonus for all internet technology. But SPD is still the leader. That's incredible. I wonder who's gonna win by the next elections. They would take part in 2013 in April. Actually, still in 2014. Interrogation. Secure communication, hidden listen, interrogation. Yeah, I think this one is good. Hidden listen by assets. Hidden listening devices. Yeah, this is important. Improved anti-tank, anti-air weapons. That's good. That's a good achievement. That's what I got here. I think 400 days 2015. The research is good. We got the most divisions. French is having 32, US having 43, so a little bit more. Kazakhstan, Russia is having up to 91, and China is having up to 109. So I think we got the most divisions. Most divisions in on the map. American election, Republican Party re-elected. That's still John McCain. Military concept, they will accept. Civilian concept, they will accept. Relations are anyway very good. And we're gonna get intercultural exchange, ideology drift defense. Well, this is also not that good. Partito Comunista in Italy has been re-elected. Emerging outlook, but they still have elections, so they're communist. Foreign investment opportunities. Now we have huge investment fund. That's good, I guess. More naval yard. Promote German startups. I think that's good as well. Now our income should explode because of investment. Come on, tell me that is happening. 6. Actually, it's not really happening as I was hoping. Larger budget, we can accept that. Let's combat foreign influence. United States 3%. They don't have too much influence on us anyway. Mali was annexed. No, I think that they have lost. They also gained some of our equipment, didn't they? Yeah, the Salafists are in power. Haha, that's incredible. And yeah, so what now? That's the question. What now? Because we're supposed to justify Wargal. We just need 15 war tension to justify Wargal against them. And go to war. Of course, we cannot even invade them because we don't have any access to them. Very, very difficult situation. Otherwise, I would have intervened, that's for sure. Right, but I think I'm gonna end the recording here because I've played enough, so Yeah, I'm gonna continue next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.